Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy Humble 2 times, you feel me? Back in that video, man, feel me? Follow the Instagram at Humble 2 times. Now, look, next video is talking about if you don't invest into yourself, you continue to keep investing into somebody else's dream. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything, for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me, you feel me? No cap. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. You feel me? Y'all literally take energetic out there to come rock with me, show me love and support. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. There's so much more to love always, deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always, deeply. Also, my apologies if y'all do hear me sneeze in this video. Allergies is messing with me again. If y'all do wonder, like, dang, your allergies tend to mess with you quite a lot. I do better in the hot. I don't do good in the cold. So yeah, but it's all good though. But look, let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. So look, right, if you don't invest into yourself, you will continue to invest into somebody else's dream. Listen, bro, you need to be investing in yourself. Let me rephrase. You need to be highly investing in yourself. That doesn't mean that you need to, I'm not saying go splurge your money and just go splurge money. Oh, I'm investing to myself. You need to be investing in yourself. For an example, I invested into a tripod, right? My first ever tripod I've ever invested in, right? This tripod is going to help me out a lot, and it already has, right? This is what we call a good investment, right? Now, how the way I'm recording this video today, I don't necessarily need to use this for this video, for this type of video. But I do use this, right? Now, you need to be investing in yourself, right? You need to have a team around you. And if you don't have a team around you, you need to start branding yourself more properly so you can have a team. You need a team around you. No, stop trying to do everything on your own. No, you need a team around you. You need a brand around you, right? You see what I'm saying? You're not the best editor. You need to get somebody who is one of the best editors or who is really good at editing. Doesn't have to be the best editor, but who is a good editor. If you don't have that, you need to get people around you that are going to help you and help strengthen and help sharpen your brand. This is going to help you grow more income. This is going to help you achieve your goals a lot more faster, right? Stop trying to do every single thing on your own, right? Learn from people who have mastered these skills, who have been in this game, been in this business for years, decades straight, right? You see what I'm saying? That's like you trying to learn martial arts. It's good to practice on your own, but it's also good to actually get taught by a professional martial artist who can teach you the steps a lot more quicker than you trying to figure everything out on your own. Yeah, you can do it on your own, but it's gonna take you way longer. But if you actually go get trained by a professional martial artist and still do your own training as well, you'll get to where you're trying to achieve a lot more faster and a lot more smoother and a lot more better. You see what I'm saying? In some situations. So invest into yourself. Invest in people who are going to invest into you. I'm going to repeat that. Invest into people who are going to invest into you. You need to have a team. You don't have to have the largest team in the world, but you need to be having a team. And if you don't have a team, do not beat yourself up about that. Build your team, right? Building your team is working on yourself more, making your brand a lot bigger and a lot more larger to where people start to see your brand more and they reach out and, hey, we would want to be a part of your team. We would like to do a collab. We would like to invite you. We would like to be invited to be a part of this, right? You need people. It's important to have but it's important to have good people around you who are going to help you, right? Because they might be better at certain things, at certain different areas that you might not be the best in, and that's okay, right? Of course, you can learn and get better with it, but you need to be investing in yourself, right? You need to be investing in yourself spiritually. You need to be investing into yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually. Overall, you need to be investing in yourself, right? Stop just buying things just to buy it, right? You need to have a balance of, I'm buying this because this is what I want to buy, and I'm buying this because this is an investment. This is going to help me grow. A lot of times we are spending money and we aren't quadrupling and doubling our money is because you're doing more spending than you are actually investing. I'm not saying you should be doing one more than the other. What I am saying is it's important and it's imperative to have a good balance. Yeah, I'm spending. Yeah, I'm getting these new J's. Yeah, I'm getting this for my girl, my boyfriend, whatever. But I'm also investing. I'm also doubling my money. I'm also quadrupling my money. I'm also tripling my money, etc. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to just be spending money just to be spending money. You see what I'm saying? But you also don't want to just be saving money just to be saving money all the time. Yes, it's good to save money, but you shouldn't just only be saving money. Yes, it's good to invest, but you shouldn't just only be fully investing all of your money. Because sometimes you can invest into something and not make profit back from what you invested in. And that is okay. That's part of investment. That's part of investing, right? So look, right? Now, when it comes to investing in yourself more, another reason why it's so important and imperative to invest into yourself is you need to be investing into yourself highly. If you are not investing into yourself and you're rather investing into into another person's dream, what do you think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to achieve their goals? I mean, not their goals. Who do you think is going to achieve their dreams? The person that you're investing in. You're giving them more energy than you are. You're investing more energy into them than you are with yourself. How does that work? If you're working a job, you shouldn't be investing more money and more energy than you are with yourself. You matter more than that job. And like I said before, you're only making a small percentage of that job anyway, right? So your mind and your energy needs to be a lot more focused on your investments, on your brand, on yourself, right? You want to have a team around you who's going to help build you more income, not just you, but for them, but for both of you, right? It wants to be a good polished balance, right? Both of y'all are making money, right? Both of y'all are achieving y'all's goals. Both of y'all are helping one another. This is what we call a team. This is what you call a natural team, not a fake team. Do not be scared to, and this goes for myself as well, do not be scared to in some cases, to highly invest into yourself if need be, right? You see what I'm saying? You need to have multiple incomes of money, right? You do not need to be having only one income of money. You need to be making multiple different incomes of money, right? Do I know it all? No. Do I have all the money in the world? No. But am I telling you real information in this video? Yes, I am. You can go look at my channel for more proof if you want more proof. I speak a lot of facts. I speak a lot of information. If you go look up what I'm talking about, if you go meditate on what I'm talking about, if you go ask the correct other people of what I'm talking about, they will tell you that what this young God is saying is correct, right? Now, investing into yourself, like we've discussed before, investing into yourself does not always mean buy, spend, invest, right? Investing into yourself also means, hey, I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna go walk, I'm gonna go do some calisthenics at my house. That's also a form of investing into yourself, right? You see what I'm saying? Right? A lot of things in life are an investment. A girlfriend is an investment, right? You see what I'm saying? You're not just with that. She's not just your girlfriend because she's just your girlfriend. There's billions of women in the world. Why is she your girlfriend? Because she's an investment, right? There's things that she can offer you. She can cook really good. She helps calm you down, etc. The other women that you were talking to, they weren't doing that, right? Why do you think this guy is your boyfriend? You have multiple other options. Why did he become the boyfriend though? Right, because he's the most highly one that can invest in you. He can invest in you more than how the other guys can. I am not saying that a relationship is only investment. No, but if you have friends or if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or husband and wife, y'all are somewhat, keyword, somewhat investing into each other. For you to have anybody around you, y'all have to be somewhat investing into each other, rather if you guys subconsciously realize that or not. A lot of things in life are investments, right? So that doesn't mean that your whole entire relationship is just fully professional. No, But to a certain extent, to a certain percentage, it is investment. It is professional to a certain percentage. And that's maybe not extent, but to a certain percentage, it is investment, right? You got to think about it. You got all these women on the planet. You got all these men on the planet. You got a rotation. You got options. Stop thinking that you don't have options. Everybody has options, right? You got all these options, right? And you decided to cuff this woman. You decided to cuff this man. Why? One of the reasons is because this one makes the most sense to invest in. This one also is going to invest in you quite highly, and you are going to invest in her or him quite highly as well, right? Investing is so much, right? And the reason why I said, going back to why you should be making more, it's important, and it's okay if you're not, but it's important to try to make money from multiple different genres. Now, I'm not sitting there saying try to go start up 8 businesses today. No, what I'm saying is that you should be trying to make more than one income out of different genres. For an example, if you work at a pizza place, okay, that's consistent money that you're making every week or every other week. But with your goals, in other words, the things that you actually have an interest in, your purpose, you should be trying to make money off of that. Now, of course, you want to make sure that this is something that you would do rather if you're getting paid or not, because you know this is what you love to do, right? But it's energy, it's balance. Yes, you're giving a lot of energy, you're giving a lot of hard work to it. You love to do this, but you should also be getting paid to do this as well. Once you get, you see what I'm saying? So whatever your purpose is, you'll know what your purpose is. You love doing it, you do it all the time. You would do it for free, or you would do it rather if you're getting paid or not, you're gonna do it regardless, right? And with your purpose, when you're working on your purpose, you're naturally going to start getting paid from your purpose anyway if you haven't got paid already, right? You already get paid from your purpose, but you also want to start getting paid financially with money from your purpose as well, right? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's very important to invest into yourself, right? You should be investing into yourself every single day. This isn't something that you do 1 or 3 times out the week or 4 times out the week. No, this is something that we should all be doing every single day. And another reason too why I say it's important to make money in more than just one, instead of just having just one you know, job to make money. That doesn't mean that you got to go get a second job. What I'm saying is it's important to have more than one income of money. Why? Because now you can double your money. Now you can use this to quadruple your money. And you also want to start making money and start trying to make money off of what you truly love to do. So eventually you can stop working for this job that you don't actually want to be at for real. You're just there because you could really use the money, right? And I say that with respect, of course, not trying to be mean or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? But look, if you have any questions, just DM me. Actually, if you have any questions, just comment, right? You can just comment. If you do want to book a one-on-one consultation, go ahead and DM me. Instagram is humble. I'll leave 2 times. And I'll catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.